Hi guys, how are you? Hi, hello, hello. Welcome to Views from SwagHer Tower. I hope you guys are ready for an amazing Views from SwagHer Tower because we have Lillie Mae Jones and Jay Jill, and these are amazing, beautiful women, and I cannot wait to share them with you guys. Give me 1 second because today has been a day for your girl. I gotta find my questions. I normally have them printed out. It's just today's the day. And everywhere I went, everybody was complaining about Monday because the Mondays have Mondayed very hard today. So let's see. Where are my questions? All right. First, let's get Jill in here.
Oh, hi.
Hey, Jilly Jill.
Hey, how are
How?
you?
I'm good. How are you? You look good.
Thank you.
So you have already had a. Oh, that's the invitation. Okay. There's the questions. All right. So you already have the questions. So you're ready. You ready, right?
Hey, I'm about as ready as I'm gonna get for tonight.
I'm excited, girl. You know it's taken me forever to talk to you, and as long as me and you have been
Been following.
associated with each other and in like the same circles, and we just not talking. I want to tell you first that I admire you very much, girl, because you
Thank you
do you do a lot. You do
a lot.
a lot, and I had to expand on that lot because it's really a lot. So to start our interview, we're gonna ask the signature question: how is the view from where you are?
Oh, well, the view is it was almost lovely, but I'm gonna continue and say that it is lovely from here. Hello everyone. My name is Jay Jill, and I am I haven't been on a podcast in so long. It's like I'm at a loss for words. I can't believe I'm at a loss for words.
No, you at a loss because you don't know where to start, and that's always a good thing. You don't
Well, because
know
I have so much.
exactly. You do cosmetics, you do Airbnbs, you do drug testing, you have a glam academy, like you have so much. Okay, I'm introducing you for you. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
All right, so I am J Jill, everyone. I help beautypreneurs launch their makeup and their skincare line. I also help with your landing pages. I actually just kind of stumbled into doing the landing pages because I make my own. I also own several Airbnbs over in Cabo, Mexico. I have my online glam academy that I also do. That's where it's online, and so that's where you can actually go and take the class. You gain a whole lot of information about how to start a product line as well. And I am the owner of Pure Screening Solutions, which is my DOT, non-DOT drug test, and I'm trying to get that light out of the way. My DOT drug testing collection site that is located inside of my spa, which is the JJ Cosmetics Glam Teak and Spa here in Gainesville, Florida. And that's where
Awesome,
I specialize in doing the eyebrows and facials and skincare and all that good stuff.
awesome. Cause girl, your eyebrows are always on point. I'm telling you, when I first started following you, that's one of the
Uh-huh.
things that I always noticed about you, girl. Your eyebrows are they always on 1,000.
Well, but guess what? A lot of times I do nothing to my eyebrows.
Shut up.
I just brush them. Now, unless
Oh,
I'm getting glammed up and and extra and just being extra, then you get all the extra. But right now, um, normally
ex-
I don't do anything.
excuse me while I turn a shade of green because I think I got like 4 hairs on this side and 4 hairs on this side. So when I see people with strong brows, I be a little jealous
Right.
because I have to use a crayon and a marker.
Well, guess what? I have something for you. I have something
Do
for that.
you?
I got something for everybody.
What's
Yep.
that?
I tell you. I tell them at the end.
Okay, awesome,
I
awesome.
tell them.
Okay, so you touched on it already. You have the J. Jill Glam Academy. What is the Glam Academy, and why did you decide to create it?
Well, the Glam Academy is an online training platform. That's where I created classes, how to make body butter, because I love making body butters and sugar scrubs. And so several years ago, I was in BB Judy's um, mentorship program,
Mhm.
and I came across another good friend of mine slash mentor, aka Millionaire Barber, and
Mhm.
his web designer, Anissa, which is now my web designer too as well, and who
Oh,
has
okay.
taught me a lot of things. Yeah, she's at Grinding by Faith, both of them on Instagram, Millionaire Barber and Grinding by Faith. Well, he always in the class, he primarily spoke about doing
Mhm.
online classes. So it took me forever in a day to do those online classes. And long story short, maybe about maybe 3 years ago, maybe two almost, Anissa was like, "Hey, this is what you're gonna do. We're gonna take a Saturday and you're gonna make this course." I was like, ugh. So the first course was how to do eyebrows like a pro. And the next one was how to start your makeup and skincare line, because I always got people
Mhm.
asking me how to start a product line and all that kind of stuff. And so then propelling forward, another good friend of mine out of Atlanta, Mia, she said, "Hey, you need to follow this chick, Six Figure Spa chick, Candace
Mhm.
Holyfield." So then I happened to stumble across the live, and I've been with the Spa Boss Tribe ever since. Every bit of maybe good 3 years at least, somewhere around up in there. And so she also pushed and encouraged to
Mhm.
do online courses. If it's something that you need to know, get it out of your brain and record it. And so that's what triggered me to actually pushing the Glam Academy even more. And the purpose of the Glam Academy is because so many times when I was in the process of launching my line, I didn't know a lot of things, so I had to do a lot of research, and I didn't have anybody to help me at that time.
Mhm.
So I did almost got scammed with products,
Mhm.
sending products, to people that they just want products and all of that extra. So to
Yeah.
alleviate that, I say, let me build out of my network the manufacturers that I have. Let me provide to other people that want to launch a product line, but they're either scared to do it, don't know how to do it, don't know where to start. So I've been with my manufacturers now since 2012. So everyone
Mm.
that is in my Glam Academy, I have over 30 beautypreneurs that are in my Glam Academy that are going through the process of starting their product line. And we just went to Cabo and launched two um, of my Glam Beauties. That my
I
page,
saw.
you saw it. So yeah,
I did.
we were so excited about that one. We were really excited about that. So
It was
yeah.
beautiful. Beautiful pictures. Beautiful pictures. You ladies
Uh,
look like y'all had fun.
oh, always when you go to Cabo.
You know what? I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to book your Airbnb and catch me a flight because your Airbnb is pretty. It's very
Oh,
pretty.
look, I just had an Airbnb inquiry because my executive suite it is on Airbnb now. I have yet to put the villas on there, but um, girls trip coming up in May, and I actually want to plan one for the first quarter, but I know it's right around the corner.
Yeah, it
You know,
is.
it's right around the corner. So
But I don't know, girl. You might be getting some money because it sounds like Joe about to be putting in $20,000 checks in people's mailbox. So you might be, you might have a crowd.
look, he need to send them today. He
Girl, you
need to
sound like
just get
everybody
it
else.
personally deposited today. Okay.
You sound like everybody else. Okay, so next question. You also touched on your
Mm.
landing page workshop. Why did okay? And you said that your landing page workshop was pretty much a vision of a group of people, you and I forgot what her name is, and Millionaire Barber. And I wanted
Mhm.
to know um, why did you choose a landing page workshop to share your knowledge with the public about?
Well, I actually just started doing the landing page workshops like the last 3 months or so because I have Monday masterminds. I partnered with one of my other spa besties in New York City, Esthetician University, and so we do Monday mastermind
Mm-hmm.
like maybe once a month. And so we found that a lot of people are that have products or even services, they either don't know what a landing page is or they don't have a landing page, and they get it kind of misconstrued with the website, even though you can link it
Mm-hmm.
to your website, but it just helps you generate that lead, you know,
Right.
because you have that one product. And so, bam, if you just launching something, just say you launching hair clips or whatever, you want a one pager to get people to come to your website and check out your hair clip with the
Right.
rhinestones. And so you're going to be offering them a incentive for giving you their information so that you can contact them to let them know about different things, you know, the hair clip combo package or whatever. It's just certain things that you want to put in that landing page. So, but we found that a lot of people don't know what a landing page is. And I also partnered with another spa bestie, Crystal, up in New Jersey, Luxury Elite Wellness. We actually combined one of her workbooks along with my ebook, the template,
Mm-hmm.
to teach people you can DIY, do it yourself,
Mm-hmm.
or you can attend the workshop.
Awesome. Awesome.
Mm.
I remember the first time I heard about a landing page was Millionaire Barber.
Mm-hmm.
He was the first person that was talking about it, and I was like, okay, well, I get it. I get the reason behind it, but it's not something that's readily talked about. People still talk about websites, but landing pages have quickly become the new
Mm-hmm.
thing. It's
Right.
quick and it's easy and it's simple. It gets your message out really, really quick.
Right.
Okay, so what are the top two misconceptions about landing pages?
That it has to be real, real wordy when it really does not. You don't have to put a whole message out there on the landing page. You basically just want to get information and then give people information about your product.
Okay, cool. Um, we already talked about why landing pages are important. So you have another course, Browse Like a Pro. Tell us
Hmm.
about your course.
Well, the Browse Like a Pro, I actually took that on the road. And if you notice, I come to Atlanta a lot because that's where the Spa Boss tribe is. So
Hmm.
hey, I hop in the car and roll. But I partnered with Massage World, my other spot bestie, Erica. Um, she does body contouring, and I teach the eyebrow class. And so
Mm.
we just came together. People still don't know how to sculpt their eyebrows, or you may have people that want to learn a different technique when it comes to sculpting their eyebrows and different products. It's just another avenue for me to showcase my brow products because I love doing eyebrows. If I don't do anything else, I do my eyebrows and put on a lip.
Yeah, yeah. It really frames your face because that's
Mm-hmm.
that's what I promise my audience. Because like today, like I said, it's been a day. I normally come on here. I
You
have a
still
little
look
bit of
good,
makeup
girl.
on or whatever. So at the minimum, brows at the minimum.
Exactly.
Because without it, I look like somebody that's at Walmart. Just pushing the cart in Walmart. Okay, so how did you get into the drug testing business?
Whew. I owe it all to Candace Holyfield Parker, 6-figure spot chick. Um, I don't know. You familiar with Candace? Are you?
I'm familiar with her handle.
Okay. Well, Candace, she actually hosts the largest spa awards and Black Expo for beautypreneurs, massage therapists. If you're in the spa, beauty, health, and wellness industry, then you need to be in the Spa Boss tribe because there's
Oh,
so many of us in that tribe. Where we just help each other, and that's where I met a lot of my boss friends, my sister friends. It's an amazing network and family to be a part of. And this December 16th, 17th, and 18th, I believe it is, or 17th, 18th, and 19th is the Black Spa Awards, and where I'm nominated again. Last year, I won best spa, the Spa Excellence Award, and best product. So in this year, I'm up again for another award.
congratulations.
Thank you, thank you. You know, you got to get outside your local city. You got to travel. You got to get
Yes,
outside the city.
yes. If you want any kind of growth, you can't stay still. So that's
You
very, very
cannot
true.
stay local if you plan to grow.
Which
If anything,
which leads me to my next question.
mhm.
You can't do this alone. So let's talk about building your network and your table. You talk about your spa tribe and your spa sisters a lot. So how did you build your network and your tribe?
Just being present, getting in the room. I don't mind hopping in the car or on the plane. If I have the coins to do it, I'm riding. Just know that I'm riding out, and I meet people. And I when I do meet people and I go network, I don't stand around and just sit there and look and don't mingle, don't talk to people. You have to open your mouth.
Hmm. Yes, yes.
You got to
It
open
can
your
be
mouth.
intimidating though. I'm telling you, being at networking events. When I went to Judy's tour online, not online, when she was in Atlanta, right? When
I
I
went to
pulled
that.
up,
Uh huh.
when I pulled up, it was people in line, right? I'm
Right.
like, these are all people that I see online. Everybody's all excited or whatever online, but then when they get here, they in the line getting ready to go inside. And everybody's just quiet, ain't nobody passing out cards, ain't nobody conversing with each other. So I'm like,
Uh,
you know what? Here I am. I'm finna start it. So I started. I worked my way from the back of the line to the front of the line, passing out
I
cards or
was
whatever.
say because did we? What have we ever met in person,
I
or was
don't
it
think
just in the
so.
mentor group? How did we
It
even
was
come?
just in the mentor group. I don't think we've met in
Was
person. I think we've been in the same building and didn't know
it probably so?
it.
Because
But
guess
yeah,
what? I just met Samantha Jacks at
that's my girl.
I know, right? And we was in the same mentorship group, but we literally just met a couple of months ago at
Hmm.
one of Candace's events. I go to so many, I can't even think of which event it was, but it was one downtown, and bam.
Yeah, I met her. I met her in Charlotte. It was an event in Charlotte, and Judy and Super were speaking, so we decided to meet there, or whatever. But
Okay.
we still cool. We hang out and stuff, whatever. But
Mhm.
yeah, like it's networking and finding your tribe is hard.
Yeah.
Social media has made it hard to be comfortable talking to people because everybody makes being comfortable out as being thirsty, you know?
Hmm.
So, then people are like, oh, I want to network, but I don't want to seem desperate. So it's really hard,
Right.
especially now. But it's good when you find your tribe, and it's good when you can network and you can tear those walls down and you can be comfortable. Honestly, all it takes is one person, one
Hmm.
one domino, and then everybody else, kind of just starts mixing and mingling.
Yeah.
And when it came to me that day when I went outside and was in the line or whatever, once I started passing out cards, everybody else started doing it too. So all
Hmm.
it takes is one person.
I'm gonna
But
turn this light out because it's getting in my way. I think it's causing a glare. But
it's okay
yeah.
because we're almost done. We are fixing to get this last question, and I'm going to let you go because I know you probably got about 1,001 things that you got to do today. So your last question is: it
I
took
was looking
time.
forward to this though.
Really, I was too,
Oh
girl.
yeah.
I've been looking forward to it since I invited you. I was like, yes. When you said yes, I was like, yes.
Thank you for the invite, girl. Because guess what? If nobody else is talking about your business besides you, then something is wrong.
Exactly, exactly. And I try my best to give my friends any kind of platform that I have because I have amazing friends, and anybody that's doing the kind of stuff that you guys are doing, everybody should know about it. And so I have a platform, so I just bam, I'm with it.
Right.
So last question. It took time, patience, and growth to get to where you are. I want you to take 2 or 3 minutes before we leave to um to reflect on your journey and to reflect on your journey to get to where you are. Everyone loves the picturesque views at the end, but people rarely discuss the process of the climb. So, can you discuss the process of the climb to get to where you are?
Ooh, ooh. The process of the climb, it has not been easy. That I tell you. And it's always, and it's still a struggle sometimes. But
Hmm.
I have boss besties that are amazing. and we hold each other accountable. And so the one thing that I can tell people is don't give up, and you got to trust the process for sure, and you got to keep God first, stay in prayer, because honey, look,
Mm-hmm.
the struggle is real. The struggle is
It
real.
is. It's real. It's
You have a
real.
brick and mortar, trying to get clients, trying to get new clients, and trying to keep your repeat clients, and just trying to
Mm-hmm.
satisfy everybody. But you can't always satisfy everybody because the price is the price, and it's set for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yep.
you got to stay open.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
and with COVID coming out, prices increase, manufacturers they increase, so therefore we have to increase. And
Yes.
so that
Inflation is. Whew.
is definitely so.
Yeah.
Um, don't give up, and don't let people discourage you, because you're gonna have some folks that's trying to discourage you. The devil is busy.
Mm-hmm. Ain't he? Ain't he? Deborah Johnson said the price is the price.
Oh, that's look, that's my girl right there. That's Deborah in Atlanta. That's who I was telling you about, who launched her
Hi, Deborah.
Sparkly Lips and Fingertips in Cabo. She is a Glam Academy
Congratulations.
graduate. Yep. Um, I love Deborah.
Well,
We
I'm
met.
so glad Deborah joined us to see you, and I'm so glad that you actually came by to stop by and give us all this great knowledge about all the things that you do. Really
Thank.
quick, tell everyone how they can find you and where they can find your website and your products.
Alrighty. So, before I forget, first and foremost, so for the easiest thing that I could think of to give you guys is for those that is listening, if you have issues with trying to figure out how to do your eyebrows, don't know how to do your eyebrows, you can text the word brows to 888-971-3602. It is a free download eyebrow guide to how to sculpt your brows like a pro.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And you don't need a code or anything like that. Just text browse to that number, eight eight
Okay.
eight 971 3602, and you're going and get it too, girl. If you want it, go on
I
and get it.
am. I am. That. Thank you, Deborah. Deborah put it in the comments. Thank you, Deborah. But I appreciate it. I'm definitely going to use it because, girl, I have a love hate relationship with my brows. One day they look okay, the next day they don't. One day they look like they fighting. One day they look like they loving each other. It's a
Look,
dance. It's a dance.
I just say go to find you a licensed esthetician to take care of your brows.
Yeah,
Don't stop going to the nail salon. They're nail people. They're not brow people.
that's very true. That's very true. Okay, let's tell everybody how they can find you.
So you can find me on Instagram at JJill Cosmetics. That's with two S's. That's JAYJILL Cosmetics with two S's. And you can find me on jjillcosmetics.com. That's JAY with a hyphen, JILL Cosmetics.com.
Thank you for the gift. I appreciate you being so giving. You're the first person to give a gift while you're on my segment. I appreciate that.
Oh,
That's awesome.
really? But you can't go on people's platform with empty handed. You got to come with something.
I know, girl. You sound like me because every time I go somewhere, girl, I a bottle of wine, soda, something. Never come empty handed.
And never come empty handed. Never come empty handed.
All right, Jill. Let me get
I
you on
do
out
want
of
to
here.
say
Thank
thank
you.
you for the invite to your
You're very
platform,
welcome.
because when I was following, I looked, I said, "Ooh, all of these followers! Oh my God!" Then I started making myself nervous.
No, no. Our people are very friendly. They're very nice and they're very welcoming.
Well, thank you for the invite. I appreciate it.
I'll see you around, girl. Thank you.
Alrighty, you're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.
Let me get you out of here. How do I get you out of here?
Yeah, let me see how to get out.
Yeah, I gotta get you out of here. Okay, there we go. Thanks, Jill. That was amazing. I'm so glad you guys got to meet Jill. Now we're going to meet Miss Lillie Mae Jones. Hi, how you doing, beautiful?
I am well. How are you?
I'm good. Like your hat.
Well, thank you. This is my ode to my mother, my late mother, I shall say. So I was like, all right, I guess I'm gonna put some hat. I'm gonna have to wear some hats because she loved hats, but I don't like hats.
My condolences. Your mother recently passed, right?
She actually did, October 2nd.
Oh, yeah. I follow you, of course. So you were in my thoughts. So I
Thank you
thought
so
about you. I
much.
thought
Thank
about
you
you. I
so much.
appreciate you coming by.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So how was your day?
I hate the glare in these glasses. These glasses got to go. I hate the screen and the glasses.
I know it's
What?
something I've struggled with forever. That's why I ended up getting contacts because when I was younger, could never take any pictures because you never see anything but glare.
Mm-mm.
And then when you in like third grade, they used to turn your glasses downward. You remember that?
Oh, well, see, I just started wearing glasses in my
No, no, I've been wearing glasses
yeah.
since I was in the third grade, girl. I've been blind most of my life.
Yeah, I can say teaching and working on a computer all the time, yeah, it messes with those eyes.
Yeah, yeah. So let's get started. How is the
Okay.
view from where you are, my girl?
You know what? Realistically, even with the great loss I just suffered, the view is clearer now than ever.
Mm, mm,
That's because I have multiple eyes that can see everything that I don't see. And every day she's revealing to me the very things that she revealed to me when she was on this earth. And
mm.
not only is she revealing, she's doing the removal for me.
Ooh,
So
girl.
the view for me is it's clear, it's gloomy in the flesh, but it's
Mm,
clear in the spirit. So yeah,
mm. Girl, I got chills. Stop.
absolutely, absolutely.
Ooh,
You would
okay.
not believe the things that have transpired just in a matter of weeks.
Mm.
Absolutely.
It only takes a little bit. Only takes 1 second to turn a page, literally.
Yes, 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 yes.
So introduce yourself to the viewers so everybody can know how awesome you are because I already know they need to know too.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Lillie Mae. We're going to keep it short and sweet. I am a business consultant, media correspondent, and public educator. We'll get into the specifics a little bit later, but for now, that's my 30-second elevator pitch.
Girl, stop. You is publicisting it. You is
You
yes,
know I hate that word.
publicisting it. No, girl, the word is PR. You are PRing it.
Girl,
Are you a PR?
I'm
What?
like, no, they're not public relations. They are a publicist.
Publicist.
I have this
Exactly.
conversation so much, and I'm not a publicist, but I respect what
Mm-hmm.
publicists do, and I understand that PR is the discipline. The
Mm-hmm.
publicist is the person. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's a whole different conversation.
Yes, girl. Yes, girl. Okay, girl. Let me get off my soapbox. All right. So, a lot of your services fall in the realm of public relations,
They do. Mhm.
but the twist to your company is that you have a behavioral health component. So, how has that helped you serve your clients better?
Mm, mm, mm. It helps because I understand the dynamic of behaviors. I understand the impact that unresolved trauma has on
Mm,
an individual personally, which spills over into your professional being, right?
yes.
So I'm able to understand that, okay, I have this professional here that I have to work with. But I can't work with this individual professionally until we get some of this personal development together. And so
Mm,
the blessing is that I understand the behaviors that are exhibited where other people will ostracize and persecute. The curse in it is that because I understand it, I'm conflicted by helping a person grow professionally and trying to heal them personally.
mm,
And
yes.
that's a conflict. So, with everything, there's a give and take. Now, what has happened at this point, I'm having to decide whether or not I'm going to support you personally and help your personal growth and development, or am I going to transition into helping you professionally, which may not last long if we don't get that personal development
Mm.
or that behavioral health component under control.
That's
Absolutely.
that's heavy. That
And
is
it is.
heavy.
And it's not funny. Like, we have a tendency to joke, to make light of behavioral health concerns. And you
Mm-hmm.
notice I don't say mental health, I say behavioral health,
Mm.
because there's a major difference between personality disorders and our stress and trauma related disorders. You know
Yes.
what I'm saying? And
Yes.
our depressive disorders. And so I have to make sure that people understand that there is a complex spectrum to behavioral health.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Ooh, girl. That's actually one of the things when I was reading up about you, because I didn't know about the behavioral health part. And I admire you for that because I don't know if I follow you, but the difference is, I don't know if you be paying attention to me.
I do. I already know. We had this conversation before. Yep.
But I have bipolar disorder, and that makes me admire the work you do even more because you can't you can't work with people like me without having to know the internal parts of them.
But you know. See, this is the thing about it. So, guys, let's just talk about it because where we're gonna do this is swag her, but I'm gonna give you a little bit of it's consulting time and all things authentic.
Okay.
You have to acknowledge your deficiencies and deficits.
Yes.
That does not mean weakness.
That's
A
very true.
deficit is not symbolic of a weakness.
That's very true.
And you also have to understand that chemical imbalances do exist, and you need prayer and a therapist. Let's just be real about it.
Yeah.
So, to work with you is easy because you know it's there, you acknowledge it's there, but you do the work to make sure that it doesn't consume you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand what I'm saying? And so, for me, it's very hard. I'm a very direct person. I was born to older parents. So the way I talk to people, sometimes they get easily offended.
Mm-hmm.
And I always say it's never my intent to offend you, but I can't help how you perceive what I'm saying when I'm always coming in love.
Yes.
Now I can get a little nice nasty if I have to, but as a common practice, I try to make sure that I'm very clear and concise and consistent so that you know that if you see me on Monday or Sunday, I'm going to be the same.
Mm.
And that's how I'm able to work with individuals now. Now, everybody has a limit. If you just cannot accept the fact that there is something there and we need to work on that, I have to let go.
Girl,
Yes.
yes, because
And
that
that's
is
been hard
an
for me.
uphill battle.
That's been hard for me.
I bet.
That's been hard for me, but I'm telling you, the past and Wednesday it will be a month. Since the day my mother closed her eyes, everything made sense.
Mm.
And her thing was, Lil, you cannot keep carrying everybody along.
Mm.
And I guess I kept doing it because for the past week, she been knocking them off like flies. I'm like, Mom, I don't know what y'all up there doing, but keep on doing it for real. It's like things have been getting revealed. And I'm like, really? And I'm talking about so supernatural that it's natural. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Right in front of my face. So yeah, KB, it just is what it is. But in this industry, you need eyes in the back of your head, coming out of your ears, everywhere, because it's dangerous and it's spiritually dangerous.
I understand. It's hard. It's hard having to walk down that tunnel, but at the same time, what your mama told you was right, and I understand because I can tell you see things in other people that other people don't see, and it makes you want to help people pull it out. Say, hey, I see that you are a 5-star while you over here half shining, your light bulb blinking. Let me polish you up a little bit, but you can't make people want stuff that they don't want. Like you can pitch it to them, you can talk to them, you can draw a picture. Shoot, you can even time travel and say, hey, if you take this door, this is where you're gonna be at. But if they don't want it, they
don't want it. They
they're
don't.
just
And
gonna make you tired.
And I think what happens is one of my major things is helping people understand that just because you want to be in a certain place, it doesn't mean that that's the place for you.
Mm-hmm.
Because everywhere isn't for everybody.
That is true.
Everywhere isn't for me. Purpose over popularity is going to always be my time, right? So you're not going to see me chasing the A-list because I understand that there are independents that need support, that need these things. Now, you might see me behind the scenes handling some stuff because media coordination, front end organization, those are my expertise. So that's why, like you said, a lot of the things I do fall in the realm of public relations. But the only reason those things, you know why I like media coordination and why I like talent support and stuff like that? Because I worked in a prison before.
Ooh, now that I didn't know.
Because I taught high school. Because I ran a government agency and managed $5 million. That's why. Because I like the structure and organization, and I like to let people know this is for this. This is not. Because we have this thing, and I see it with this red carpet thing. And everybody feel like they need to walk the red carpet. Everybody isn't suited for every red carpet. And I think somebody need to say it and stop playing with people.
Say it.
Giving people this false reality that there's somebody that they're not, when realistically, you need to make sure that your carpet is befitting the caliber of event it is. So, you know, it's hard. That's why I say I'm not a publicist, because I'm not going to dress it up and clean it up and make it pretty for you. I'm a realist and a business consultant. And a lot of times the lines get blurred. But trust and believe. Clear, consistent, and concise is where I am.
I hear you. Loud and clear. Next question. While developing talent and growing businesses, you have witnessed the growth of plenty of people. When people start to grow, what are the most common mistakes that are made, and what are the best moves to avoid them?
So the most common mistake I see when people start to grow is that they stop actively listening. And that's it. And the reason I'm going to say that's it is because if you're not actively listening, see, you can be listening and you keep running your damn mouth and you're not hearing what's being said. You're only hearing what you want to hear so you can respond. But when you actively listen, you are taking in key messages. Then you're analyzing them, you're downloading them, and you're able to regurgitate them in your actions. So I would say that realistically, tune out all the noise from your own mouth and your own brain and listen to what people are saying so that you can understand how to appropriately process it and execute it to be a better you. And I'm only telling you what I had to do for myself, because my mother used to tell me, shut up sometime. Straight up. And until I shut the hell up, the things started to work.
That's true. That's very true. I can see how that happens. People, once they start to get full of themselves, they don't hear nothing else.
Girl, listen. And I got, you know what? I have friends that are not connected to this industry, and they're the ones that keep me in line. They ain't impressed by nothing. They not impressed. That's what you need. That's why I love them, because they not impressed by nothing. So many people want to attach and align for perks and benefits. Those are called affiliates. But my friends, they're not impressed by nothing, and they keep me in line.
And they keep you grounded. That's what everybody needs. Everybody needs that.
Indeed.
All right. So, hot topic right now is Chrisean Rock and Blueface. As a person who is involved with growth and development, what is your advice for a situation like Chrisean? Because on my end, and I'm sure on plenty other people's end, they see Chrisean in a situation to where she's being exploited to be popular.
Okay.
So I'm gonna let you have it. I'm gonna let you have it from here.
I don't have much to say, because I'm gonna be real transparent. Y'all know I keep it real. I don't follow all this drama news. I had to go and research it so that I would be prepared, for this topic. So I would simply say this: stop putting everything on social media, because every platform is gonna twist it for their agenda. Now let's just be real. Now, on the practical side of things, coming from a behavioral health perspective, figure out who you are and heal from your own trauma so that you will stop aligning yourself with abusers. Because this is what happens. The red flags and the warning signs are always there. But for some reason, we as women often feel like we can either change a person or we can create this fairy tale ending that we're seeing on reality TV. Well, let me tell you something. Reality TV is not real. It is called staged reality, baby. It is scripted. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's scripted and it's improv at the same time. So you may get some reality, but reality is if there was a camera in here right now and I'm over here passing gas while I'm on this interview. That's reality. So let's take a step back and figure out what untended wounds we have, because we need to tend to our own wounds and stop engaging and involving ourselves in these situations with people that we have no business being aligned with. And realistically, that would be my advice. Step back and get yourself together before you look for somebody else to put you together. Two broken people do not make a whole.
Oh, girl. Look, I'm gonna pass out on that one, girl, because you gotta splash some water on me, because ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth?
Listen, baby. One thing about it, I don't have time. I don't have time.
That is the truth.
Like, realistically, and I have said this so much, this is the first time in my life I have not had somebody to take care of. And I'm lost. I'm lost. Because my dad went into Alzheimer's when I was 14. My grandmother went into it my second year of college. My mom started to give down maybe 5 to 7 years ago, and it really got bad in the past 2 or 3 months. So, you know, I have to figure it out now, right? So no, guys, I ain't got it all together. Business-wise, absolutely. But guess what? I'm broken. I got to rebuild all over again, because the way I had fixed my life was so that I could build a business and take care of my mama. But she and the Lord had other plans. So I say that to say, no matter who and what it is, make sure that your plan is aligned with his plan, so that when he really executes his plan, you're not knocked off your guard. Because I wasn't knocked off of my guard, but I was shaken up a little bit because I wasn't expecting this in the here and now. But realistically, I was prepared for it way before the now. So preparation and planning is appropriate for execution of your plan.
Awesome, girl. You know what? I need to talk to you more often. I do.
Listen, you got to talk to. I'm trying. If it wasn't for Marquita, Jamila, Chelsea, and Angie, and let me tell you, my crazy cousin Carla, because see, Carla the one, she just gonna cuss. She gonna say a whole bunch of cuss words, honey, but you gonna know what she mean. But if it weren't for all of those individuals, and those are the people that have nothing to do with this industry, but they keep me grounded, because I have real friends. Do you understand what I'm saying? See, everybody got all these friends that they on Instagram with, and they are going to these events with, and they tagging on to their RS, their plus ones. But I don't see a whole lot of people with real friends that ain't got nothing to give them inside of this industry that's pulling their coattails saying, let me tell you something, Negro, sit your ass down, because that ain't for you. You understand what I'm saying?
That's what everybody's missing, probably.
I'm trying to tell you, there's a difference between your social media circle and your actual circle. And if more people out here had that actual circle, they wouldn't live for this right here.
That's true. That's very true. But it's hard because it's always in front of us. And everybody's always showing us their friends and who they know and who they're affiliated with.
But do you really know these people? Because let's just be real. How many media people post, I was with such and such on the red carpet? Nigga, you weren't with them.
That's true. That's true. And that's most of them. That's most of them.
Like, I be telling people all the time, y'all out here taking pictures and videos with certain people. I can pick up my phone and call them, but I ain't got no pictures posted with them.
Right. And that's how it's supposed to be, girl.
Hello, somebody. Don't get me started. We're not going there tonight.
Girl, that's how it's supposed to be. Girl, it's different, you know. Everybody wants a piece of clout, even if it's only a slither, even if the piece of pie is only this thick, just a little bit,
I
you
want
know.
the whole pie, honey. I be needing the pie because I like pie. I like pie.
I don't eat everybody's pie, so
No, I don't want everybody's pie. It got to be that seasoned pie.
yeah. Right. But like I said, you gotta know. You gotta know, and you gotta have something that constantly grounds you, because
Yes,
that's the most of people's problem. You know, they get so high in the helium and the balloon, and you know they just can't come down. The people that they need to be with are down here, and they can't see them. You
that's
know,
it.
you
That's
know.
it. That's it.
All right, so let's see. The next question is growth in your circle. Growing pains are inevitable when you elevate. But when do you know when it's time to clean out your circle?
When they fall off, I don't have to clean out my circle. When I tell you, it always happens. They fall off themselves
Really?
because they start to move in self and not in collective impact. And when they start moving in self and I see it, I let them fall off.
Uh,
Yes,
I,
you and you and you. Mm-hmm. Because I know they watch
so
it too.
girl, stop.
I
so
know they
basically, so basically, if you see that they have become more for themselves than for the bigger picture, that's when you kind of step back.
absolutely. Because for me, this is my thing. I don't mind giving anybody an opportunity, but tell me what you want up front.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell me what you want once you get in and find out what you can get.
Mm. Yeah.
And I'm gonna leave it just right there.
Mm-hmm.
Next question, please. Baby, because I get fired up tonight and I ain't got time to be going to bed tonight.
Girl, you know this is fun. Like I said, I'm gonna have to talk to you more often because
Absolutely. We definitely will. We definitely will. We must. We must.
I'm really feeling this conversation because like from the beginning, like your view, girl. I'm telling you, I wasn't joking. You gave me chills, like seriously.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next question is: in a time where you can go to bed a regular person and wake up a celebrity,
Mhm.
what is your go-to piece of advice for dealing with rapid growth and maintaining your mental health?
Don't ever forget where you come from. Because the same people you meet going up, you going to pass by on your way back down.
Mm,
That's
that's
it.
true.
That's it. Just never get too big for your britches. Like, yo, I'm going to always be a chubby, knock-kneed country girl from Danville, Virginia. Do I care about everything that's going on in my hometown right now? Do I agree with it? Heck no. But that's where I'm from. And if I hadn't grown up in the last capital of the Confederacy, I wouldn't understand where I am now. And
Mm.
that's it.
Last question. You ready to wrap it up?
Let's go.
Okay. It took time, patience, and growth to get to where you are. So to wrap up our session, hopefully we can take a couple questions. This will be like the first time I've actually been able to wrap up with a little time left.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Everyone loves the picturesque views at the end, but people rarely discuss the process and the climb. So,
Mhm.
to help people believe in the power of the process and the beauty of growth, let's talk about your climb to get to where you are.
It took a lot of losses. For real, for real. It took a lot of me partnering with people. And once again, me not listening to my mama telling me, Leo, why do you keep bringing people with you? Why? Just listen.
Mm.
Do it by yourself. And realistically, when I stepped out on faith and started trying kind of doing some stuff by myself, the people that was supposed to be around started to come in. I mean, it was in a lot of losses, a lot of financial losses, a lot of what I thought were friend losses, and some were really friends, but they just were not appropriate for my growth. So you have to understand this. You can have friends and people that you love to death, but they may not be appropriate and suitable for your growth. That doesn't mean you can't love them, but you just got to know where to position them.
Mm.
Yep.
That's what's up. That's really my problem too. I think it's a hindrance for me because I am a very grateful person. So if I'm grateful for something that you did for me, you know, like
you want to give back.
Exactly.
But this is what I'm gonna say to you. If you were supposed to bless the same people that blessed you, they wouldn't have been able to bless you. You got to bless somebody else, and I'm still having to learn that. I'm still just think about it. Just think about it. You need to borrow $20 from me, right? If I'm in a position to give you that $20, I'm gonna give it to you, right? Then in turn, I'm not expecting you to bless me with 40 because my 40 gonna come from somebody else that's in a position to give me 40 and not 20. You follow where I'm coming from?
Mm-hmm.
So don't expect the reciprocity in the blessings, because realistically it's not gonna happen like that. And that's something else I'm still learning. You're gonna get it back, but it ain't gonna come from where you give it.
That's a hang up for me.
Yep.
That's a hang up. Reciprocity.
Stop getting upset about it. Like I did it. I used to do it all the time, but now I get it. Like I don't expect it back from where I give it. I expect respect.
Mm-hmm.
Now, one thing about it, baby, respect it. But yeah, don't expect it.
Said a mouthful. Girl, you said more than a mouthful. I appreciate you. Let me get Jill on here real quick. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and put them in the comments. As I'm getting Jill on here, Lillie Mae, let people know where they can find you and all that good stuff.
www.lilliemaycollective.com. That's www.lilliecollective.com.
Girl, you are a mess. But you know what? Even though this is my first time talking to you, I have always liked that even in your pictures, your personality is just so spicy all the time. Like seriously, like when I look at your pictures, I'm like, yeah. She said a little bit.
Crazy though. I have baby pictures, and my smile is the same. That's why I be telling people like Lillie Mae isn't a thing. Lillie Mae is me. Like I don't have an alter ego. Like I've been like this all my life. Like you can ask the elders in my church. They used to tell my mom all the time, that mouth gonna get her somewhere. I don't know if it's gonna get her in jail or somewhere else.
That's like my mama. My mom used to say the same thing.
Yeah. So, I've just always been like this. So that's why I always tell people, like, be who you are.
Mm-hmm.
All the time that alter ego might get you into some doors, but who you are may get you put out the door.
Girl, ain't that something else? Really? All right, y'all. Do we have any questions? Let me see. Any questions from anybody? Any questions? I don't see any questions. Yeah, I don't see any questions.
Lillie Mae, I have enjoyed you, honey. I think, okay, so everyone can see and hear. I have enjoyed you. I am glad I stayed on, and it's been a pleasure meeting you.
It's a pleasure meeting you also. Thank you. Yes, and girl, you were talking. I know I love Candace, girl. I love me some Candace. She had me rolling on off the scene. So I love Candace. Absolutely. So I know you are beautiful, and I definitely will be checking you out for real, for real.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm so glad you ladies could join me.
Thank you for having
me. I'm so happy you guys got to talk, even if it's only a couple seconds. For both of you guys, we really need to talk more. I need to do better, because I'm definitely one of those friends that I hop in your inbox. Because like the other day, I honestly was like sitting in the hot tub the other day, and I sent a couple people video like, "Hey friend, I'm sitting in the hot tub, thought about you, want to say hey." Like I'm that person, so I need to start reaching out better.
You reached out to me, while I was going through, and so I'm grateful for that. So
Lillie Mae, I'm right there with you, honey. It's been 5 years for me, but it seemed like it was just yesterday.
Absolutely. And my dad, it's been 18 years. But when you had those amazing parents, it's just like, the loss is great.
Yep.
But the gain, because you have all of that in you from them, though.
Yes.
Yes. That's the only thing that's getting me through. I was telling somebody the other day, I can honestly say I have not one bad memory from my mother, and I also will always have her voice, because History United did an interview with us back in 2014 in October. And I listened to it the other day. So I will always, always, always have her voice.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I got videos too.
oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. I am fortunate enough to still have both of my parents. So
That's a
Let's
blessing.
cherish it, honey.
my heart goes out to both of y'all. I know it's something that we all have to experience. I'm gonna have to come to
Absolutely.
you, Lily, eventually. But basically, both of y'all. I was talking to one of my friends maybe a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, it's different for people who are getting older because
Mhm.
we have to take care of our parents, and there's like no guide. I'm watching my mom taking care of her parents, and take them to doctor's appointments, and look after them while they're sick. They're still decently moving around. My great aunt still drives. But there's no handbook on taking care of your
Mm-mm.
parents when they get older.
Mm-mm.
Not only there no handbook, there's no guide for the caretaker to
No.
take care of themselves while they're taking care of their parents, because you need care too. Taking care of somebody else is heavy and
It's
it's
hard.
draining, and there's like no book, no list of what to do,
It's
nothing that gives you any guide on where to start.
nope. Nope. You can, and you learn as you go. One thing I will say, I was blessed. My mom was 10 years younger than my dad. So when my dad went into Alzheimer's and I was a teenager, I saw what she had to do and she let me help. You get what I'm
Mm,
saying? With
Mm.
my grandmother, I helped. So when it came to her, I just already knew. On top of, I worked in the field, like realistically, I went to nursing school before I did anything else. But I only went to nursing school because my dad was sick.
mhm,
So that's why it's like my life has been so wild and crazy that at this point, I can't be foolish because I know better.
mhm.
And when you have knowledge and wisdom and you're equipped with the power from the Father in heaven, you cannot be foolish.
And you will do better. When you know better, you do better.
Amen.
Yep.
That's
Yep,
it.
yep. That's true. That is a really good note to end on. I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all make me feel
Absolutely.
so lucky.
Oh, thank you for having us.
I know
Girl,
both
Lily,
y'all are
baby, we look
busy.
like we need to be cousins or something because you
We
look.
part of listen.
I'm
We
telling you,
might
I'm
be.
hey, I'm down for a swap.
Hey,
I
listen, because that Jones bloodline and that Davis bloodline
got
together.
a couple of Jones in my, but Jones is it's like Jones and
It is,
Smith.
but yeah, it's so the bloodline so long.
It's just so many Joneses, so many Smiths, so many Thomas. It's a common last name.
Yep, 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 yep.
But anyway, I'm gonna end this broadcast. If y'all want to stay on here and we can talk a couple minutes before
Yeah,
I close
look,
StreamYard.
I had to cut my camera off because I'm over there burning up my rice.
Oh no, girl, I want you to bring it back. All right, y'all. I'm gonna end this broadcast so we make sure Lily Mae still has a house to live in, so we don't burn her house down by accident. So y'all make sure y'all join me in 2 weeks for the next Views from SwagHer Tower. Thank you, ladies. Please follow these ladies. Love you guys. I will see you guys in 2 weeks.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.